Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speak English, Follow Your Dreams TV. As you know, I am here every Friday to inspire you and motivate you and give you some tips and tricks on how you can speak English fluently, speak English with confidence, and generally be successful in English. I'm Shane Mackey, and I am your English coach for the next 20 minutes. Let's see how long this takes today. It's a big one today. We're talking about something that can change your life. Okay? I know that is a big claim to make, right? That is a big thing to say, that what we are going to speak about here today could change your life. Do you believe this? Comment in the comments below. Tell me if you believe or not what I am going to share with you here today could change your life. Is there something? Is there a secret? Is there a tip or a habit that could change your life? Do you think this exists? Do you believe it? Well, it's true, and I am speaking from experience here. This is a habit that I myself have used, and it has really changed my life. I can put a lot of things that I have been successful with down to this habit. All right. I hope you're excited about this, because I am. I'm excited to share it with you. Let's get started. What are we talking about here today? Okay, if you're here, by the way, just say hello, comment, jump into the comments, say hello. Let's get interactive, okay? Tell us where you're watching from. And I'm going to get on with this presentation and tell you how you can change your life. All right, so we're speaking about habits. If you know anything about success, you probably already understand that habits play a huge part. Habits are very important for reaching success. I believe it all comes down to habits, really. What are habits? Habits are the things you do every day. So, what are your daily habits? Do you have good habits? Do you have positive habits? Do you have bad habits? The things you are doing every day right now, are they helping you to reach your goals and be successful and create that dream life that you want? Well, I'm making a claim here today, and I am going to say here at the beginning that the one habit that I'm going to share with you here today, this is how you can, first of all, speak English like a native. Second of all, unleash unstoppable motivation. Motivation is the power to do what's necessary to reach your goals, right? To do things, the power, the energy, the enthusiasm, and to unleash. What does unleash mean? Well, think about taking a dog for a walk, right? If you take a dog for a walk, most of the time he is on a leash or a lead, right? So that's how you control the dog. If the dog is on a lead, he cannot go where he wants to go. But sometimes when you get to the park, you take off the lead or the leash and the dog is free to run around. So this is a great way to describe, it's a great verb to use to describe releasing potential, releasing energy. So what I'm going to share with you here today will unleash your motivation. It will help you to stop saying, I'm busy, or I don't have time. Do you find yourself saying this often in your life? That you're too busy or you don't have time? Well, today you'll learn how you can stop saying that and achieve all of your goals, your English learning goals and all of the other goals in your life. This is how you can do it. And maybe most importantly, experience the joy of life. Why are we all here? Right? We want to feel joy. We want to be happy. We want to enjoy life. So what I'm going to share with you here today will help you do all of this. All right? And so much more. So let's get started. We are here to talk about English for what? Okay, so why do you want to improve your English? All right, this is very important. You have to understand, you have to think about this, you have to realize this at the start of your journey, or if you're not reaching success, if you're not seeing improvement, why do you need English? All right, and how do you think about English? Do you think about English as a subject that you have to study? I hope not. Because this is what we're taught in school, right? That English is a subject that we have to study to pass an exam. Straight away, stop thinking like that. Okay, this is very important. This is not going to help you become confident and fluent in English. The way you have to think of English is like a language. You want to use it to communicate, to express yourself. And most of the people who contact me, they want English because in some way it's going to help them reach success. So this is how you want to think about English. English is a tool, it's a language, it's a way for you to reach success, to communicate, to express yourself. It's not a subject that you need to study. Okay? So the big thing that I'm sharing about you here today is about habit, and specifically how you start your day. All right, so let us know, how do you start your day? If you're here, if you're watching live, right, tell me, how do you normally start your day? And if you're not writing in the comments, well, then I want you to think about this. How do you start your day? A lot of people start with the alarm clock and they go, no, another day, I want to sleep for another few minutes, I'm exhausted, I don't want to go to work. They started in a negative way, with negative feelings, negative emotions. Well, what we're going to talk about here today, is going to be a new way for you to start your day in a positive way. This will help you jump out of bed with enthusiasm and motivation to start your day. All right, and I've done this, I do this, okay, and this is how I start my day. And what we're talking about here today is called the miracle morning. Okay, now maybe there's a word here you don't understand, miracle. If you don't understand, this is a very powerful word. All right, what does the word miracle mean? Well, to describe it very simply, a miracle can describe something exceptional, something very special that brings welcome results. Okay, so it's something positive, it's something that is amazing, that will bring results that you really want. Okay, often the word miracle is used to describe something that is divine, or something that God has created, something that is so unbelievable, but that it had to have come from God. Okay, so we're here talking, so you understand, right? This is a very powerful word, because this is a very powerful idea. This is the miracle morning. This is how you can start your day, and how you can do all of those things that I told you you could do a few minutes ago. This is based on a book by Hal Elrod called The Miracle Morning. Okay, so if you are interested, look, I just recommend you get this book, you read this book. It will change your life. It has changed my life, and I am here today to give you the main concept behind this book. This idea, this presentation today, is based on the idea from Hal Elrod. What he has done is he has studied some of the most successful people in the world, and he's gathered an awful lot of research. And you know, you've probably heard of some of these habits before, And what he has done is he's put them together in one routine, one overarching habit that you can do every day to change your life and to be successful. And he has called it the Life Savers. All right, big claims. I know everything here today is big claims, but it's true. This can save your life. Okay, and basically what he's done is, and what we're talking about here is 6 practices. So what you're going to do is develop a routine in the morning that you will do 6 practices, and these 6 practices are, some people do 1 or 2 or 3, usually not more than that, and usually people do 1 of these practices, and you may know of these practices, but if you do them all together every morning, you will be unstoppable. There will be nothing that you cannot achieve in life. Okay? And these are 6 key habits that have been practiced throughout history by the most successful people in the world. And what we're going to talk about here is you combining these 6 habits into 1 hour every morning. And this is how you are going to start your day from here on in. And if you do it, I guarantee it, you will change your life. Okay? 6 key habits, 10 minutes each. This gives you 1 hour. Okay? And what I'm going to recommend here, maybe you're not going to like this idea. You will by the end of this presentation. But what I would recommend is that you get up 1 hour earlier every day. Okay? Now, maybe you're thinking, oh my God, I cannot get up in the morning. It's difficult enough to get up as it is. Yes, but if I told you that this will change your life, this will make your dreams come true, this will guarantee that you reach success in whatever you want to do you think it's worth getting up a little bit earlier every day? It is worth it, believe me. Okay? And you'll understand by the end of this TV show here today. Okay? So, the savers. What are the life savers? SAVERS. What are these 6 practices that you can do every day to change your life? Let's take a look. First of all, as I said, right, SAV, we're talking about 10 minutes each, okay? SAV, that's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, okay? 1 hour for each of these different practices. And this is your new morning routine. Let's get started. S. What does S stand for? This is the first thing you should do when you get up in the morning, and this is S for silence. Now, what does silence mean? I'm sure you have heard of meditation before, right? Meditation. This is the practice. Meditation is the practice of just I'm not an expert in meditation here. I have practiced meditation for many years, but I would never claim to be an expert in meditation. But basically we're talking about being quiet in your mind and blocking out all of the mental chatter that happens all of the time. Okay? If you're a human being, which you probably are if you're watching this here today, if you're a human being, you probably have noticed that your mind is crazy, right? It's constantly going tick, 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 tick. You're always thinking about this and this and this, a million things a day, okay? If you saw someone walking down the road going, talking to themselves like this, you would say, that person's crazy. But the truth is that this is happening all of the time inside our mind, okay? And this makes it very difficult to focus and to do the things that are necessary for us to reach our goals. So when we're talking about silence, we're talking about mostly being quiet, taking a moment, taking 10 minutes out of your morning to just be silent, be quiet, block out all of that mental chatter, and do this through meditation or focused breathing. Okay, just by simply breathing breathing out, and relaxing. This will give you the power of focus. Okay, and without focus, you're going to find it very difficult to achieve anything in life. So very important is the first S for silence. Give this gift to yourself every day, and the power you will have as a result throughout your day to focus, to make decisions, and the energy it will give you will just amaze you. Okay, I'm sure lots of you watching here today, you already know about meditation, but that is the first of the first practice that is part of this new routine that I want you to take up. Okay, S for silence. This is put together in an acronym, SAVERS, to help you to remember the 6 practices. Okay, so the first part of your day is 10 minutes silence. Breathe in, breathe out, relax, focus. Next. So the second letter in our word here, savers, is A. What does A stand for? The next 10 minutes are going to be spent doing affirmations. Now, what is an affirmation? Affirmations are things or sentences that you say to yourself to affirm what you are going to do, what you are going to achieve. Okay? In effect here, what you can do is you can brainwash yourself. Okay? When you say, the brain is made up of connections, and the more we use these connections, the stronger they become. Okay? So the more you think a certain way, or the more you think a certain idea or a certain thought, the stronger that idea will become in your brain. Makes sense, right? So when we're talking about affirmations, we're talking about telling yourself positive or encouraging words to achieve your goals, overcome your fears, and generally be happy. Okay, so these are sentences that you choose to say to yourself every morning repeatedly for 10 minutes. And you choose these sentences. Okay, now, of course, we are talking about English. And let me for a moment here talk about how we're, when I said before about, not thinking of English as a subject, right? It's not something that you want to study. What you want to do is live in English. And what you want to do is create a new lifestyle for yourself in English. Okay? So when you create affirmations in English, what you're doing is you're starting to think in English, right? A lot of people come to me and they say that, I just can't express myself in English. I'm not fluent in English. I have to stop and think all of the time, translate from my own language, think of the vocabulary before I can express myself in English. So what you need to do is you need to make it a lifestyle, okay? And when you start creating affirmations, positive sentence about reaching your goals in English, what you're doing is you're creating a new identity in English. Have you ever noticed that when you change to a different language, your personality, your identity also changes? That I speak Thai, okay? I've lived in Thailand for over 20 years. I speak Thai fluently. And I've noticed that when I speak in Thai, I become a different person, okay? And what a lot of people say to me when they contact me, when they want help, that when they speak in English, they change. I have a few people in my program who are powerful public speakers or, powerful entrepreneurs or business people, and they have confidence. That you have to have confidence to be successful, to have your own business, to be a speaker. But when they speak in English, they completely change. They don't have the confidence. They're shy. They have difficulty expressing themselves. So what you're really doing here is you're creating a new identity in English. This is how you want to think about this. So affirmations are really a first point, or a very effective way for you to create this new lifestyle in English, start thinking in English, and creating this new identity in English. So let me help you now about how you can create your own affirmations, right? I cannot give you affirmations. I can inspire you, I can give you ideas, I can explain what affirmations are, but really it's up to you to create your own affirmations according to your life, according to your goals, according to what you want to achieve. But maybe I can help you get started. So, some ideas of affirmations, what you can do. Well, basically, you want to be speaking about your life purpose, right? What do you want to achieve in your life? This is very big, very powerful, very important. If you don't know what you want to achieve in your life, you're never going to get anywhere, right? You have to clearly think about what is your idea of success? What do you want to achieve? Okay, and this is essential. This is probably the most important affirmation that you can have. And if you say this to yourself every morning, it's guaranteed to come true. What do you want? What are you committed to doing? Okay, so there's no point in just saying what you want to achieve in life. You have to tell yourself what you're committed to doing to achieve this result. Okay, nothing happens for free. Nothing happens without you doing anything. You have to take action. Okay, so what are you going to do to make this happen? Okay, this is also what you can say to yourself during the second part of your miracle morning routine. And then, very important, a great idea to include in your affirmations is, what are you grateful for? What do you have that you can be thankful for? What are you lucky to have in your life? Okay, think about, once you start thinking about all of the great things that are in your life, you'll be amazed. You could get a piece of paper and you can start writing down all of the things that you are happy to have in your life, and it just expands and expands and expands. You'd be amazed how many things you have. Even when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling like things are not going well, start thinking, start listing all of the things that are good in your life. It's a great way to switch things around. So these are great examples of affirmations, things that you can say to yourself every day, right, in the morning for 10 minutes that will change your life. I'm also going to share with you here a couple of my own personal affirmations from my miracle morning. Do I have them? I have them here, yes. Okay, hold on a second. Let me bring them up here on the screen. Let me read them for you if you cannot see the screen. I am more than I appear to be. The world's strength and power rests inside me. All right, this is talking about your potential, how much potential. You all have a huge potential, huge things that you can achieve in your life. Okay, and you have never reached your full potential. Your potential is boundless. So this is a very powerful affirmation, thing that you can say to yourself every morning. I am more than I appear to be. I am more than what I can see. I am more than what I understand. The strength of the world and the power of the world rests inside of me. It's up to me to wake it up. Okay? Very powerful affirmation. Take it, use it. If you like it, use it. Say it to yourself every morning. This could be one of your affirmations. Another, I'm going to give you 3 of my own personal affirmations here. This is another one. Where I am is a result of who I was. But where I go depends on who I choose to be starting today. Right? another very powerful thing to say to yourself every morning. Okay? Everything I have is all a result of who I was before now. Okay? You're always changing, you're always developing. Who you decide to be today will decide your future. Okay? It all depends on who you choose to be starting today. Start each day afresh, motivated, and reinvent yourself, or remind yourself who you want to be every day. And finally, the last one of my own personal affirmations I want to share with you here today is live today as if it were your last. Okay? As if today was the last day you had on earth. How much would you enjoy? How much would you appreciate every minute of the day and everything that you get to do? You know, the language you use can have a powerful effect on how you see the world. You could say, I have to do things today, or you could say, I get to do things today. Right? I have the opportunity to do things today. If today was your last day, how grateful would you be for every minute, and what would you do? And try to include some of those things. You're probably not going to do all of the things if it was your last day, right? But try and include some of those things, and try and keep that attitude, right? Try and keep that appreciation for life. So they are, and again, let me just put this up on the screen, creating your identity in English. That's what you're doing here, okay? You're creating your personality, your identity in English. You're becoming a person in English. English is not a subject that you study to pass a test, right? This is what you need to do to become fluent in English, right? And you can create whatever identity you want. That's the amazing thing about this. All right, so they are the first two parts of the miracle morning, of this habit that guaranteed will change your life if you take these steps. Remember, you get out. This is what I say to my students all the time. You get out what you put in. Nothing comes for free. Okay? You don't get anything by not doing anything. You have to do these habits. You have to create these affirmations. You have to say these things to yourself every day to get the benefit, to make this a reality. Okay? So you get out what you put in. S, A. What's next? The next letter, the next practice of our new routine is V. And what does V stand for? V talks about the power of visualization. Now, maybe you can look at this word and you can understand visual means what you see. So what we're speaking about here is seeing, imagining in your mind what success looks like to you. Okay? Even science has proven that the practice of visualization has an enormous effect on your success and how you reach success in life. So what you want to do is you want to imagine yourself doing the things that you need to do, right, that help you reach success. But you also want to imagine the feelings, okay? So if your idea of success is being able to express yourself confidently in English, what you want to do for 10 minutes every day in your practice of visualization is you want to see this picture clear in your mind. You want to see yourself standing proud, speaking English confidently, whether it's in a meeting, to your boss, to your clients, making a professional presentation in English. You want to see yourself doing this. See your body language. Feel the feelings of how that's going to feel. Maybe you're already confident in your own native language. Maybe you have achieved a lot in your life, but English is holding you back. If you are able to bring that confidence into yourself when you're communicating in English, then you would reach more success. So what you want to do is you want to see it. You want to visualize it. Okay? This, for me personally, This was probably the most difficult part of this routine, of this habit that I'm sharing with you today, because I didn't really believe in it. Okay, and a lot of people don't believe in this, but what I would say is, first of all, try it for yourself, see the results yourself, and then do some research. There is a lot of research out there about the power of visualization. Okay, so this is the third part of your miracle morning, 10 minutes of visualization. Okay, let me see, I have some comments coming up here. Namfan is telling us the miracle morning is the best thing to follow. I love this concept, right? I know Namfan is doing this as well, and it has also changed her life. And someone is sharing with us what they do in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, some days I feel energetic and full of power, but some days I feel depressed, nervous, emotional, maybe emotional, and frustrated without any reasons. Oh, this is great. I'd love to know. I don't have the names of people coming up here on the screen, but that's a fantastic piece of input for us here. I'm going to go to my phone here and find out do I know who shared this with us here today. Can I bring up the comments? I can. And it is Lily. Oh, I remember Lily. Yes, that's great. I'm not surprised. Lily is an amazing person. So yeah, I was going to say a lot of people believe that they have no control about how they feel. But believe me, Lily, that if you take these practices on board, and if you make this part of your routine, you will be able to control these feelings of depression, being nervous, being emotional, and frustration. We're all humans, right? We have a range of emotions, okay? It's okay, right? But I guarantee you that these habits will help you to have more mornings when you feel energetic and full of power. Okay, thanks for that. That's powerful. You can speak Thai. Not fun is saying I can speak Thai 99.9%. I don't know if I don't think it's 99.9%, but thank you very much. Let's move on. All right, visualization. Next of all, the next letter, number 4 of 6. So we're into 40 minutes of our new morning routine that's going to change our life. It is E. Can you guess what E stands for? E stands for an essential part of your life that you cannot skip. And I'm sure when you are, this is a habit, okay? And habits are quite difficult to start, but when you have the habit in place, it's much easier to keep continuing. And when you have this habit in place in your life is just better. This is the habit of exercise. And exercise, I know I don't need to explain the benefits of exercise, but for our purposes here, if you start your day and you have 10 minutes of exercise in the morning, right, as part of your morning routine, what is going to happen? How is your life going to improve? How is this going to change your life? Well, you know, you can do anything here for these 10 minutes. You're not going to get a full workout. You're not going to have time to go to the gym in 10 minutes. But you can get up and get moving. You can get the blood flowing, get the oxygen flowing to the brain. When you have done some exercise, you think faster. You're more productive. You start your day with more energy and you have a more successful day. This could be 10 minutes of aerobics, exercise, jumping jacks, go for a jog, go for a walk. You're not going to walk too far in 10 minutes, but you can do some aerobic exercise at home, push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks. I personally do T25, which is a program where you watch the videos and you do the movements. I do it's called speed, and I just do 10 minutes of it in my miracle morning. That 10 minutes of very active cardio exercise, which gets the blood flowing to the brain, which wakes me up, which really sets me up for the day. 10 minutes exercise. I know you know already how beneficial this would be if you started your day off with this. Move on to the next letter, which is R, and R is for reading. Okay, now this has to be part of your routine. If your goal is to become fluent in English, to improve your English skills, to grow your vocabulary, to develop your language, reading is a huge part. Now, what do you read? Well, my advice to my clients, my students, and all of you is you follow your passion. What are you passionate about? What do you love? Okay, what are your goals? All right, if it's success in business, then you should be reading books about success in business, about how to be successful in business, and you should be reading these books in English. Okay, now I said this already, I'm going to say it again. Where is it? You are creating your identity in English. Okay, you are living in English. This is what you want to be doing. You want to be living in English. So part of that is all of the information you consume should be in English. Okay, so reading in English. Why not read the book that inspired this presentation today? Read The Miracle Morning. Okay, the name of the book is The Miracle Morning. The name of this concept is The Miracle Morning. You could start your miracle morning by 10 minutes every day reading part of this book. I have a book list that I recommend to my students, a book list that is not a book list strictly about studying English, because I don't believe and I don't recommend that you only study English. I have a book list that is all about success in life, and obviously all of these books are in English. If you want some more information about this, if you want some more tips, you can comment below here. Comment reading, all right, nice and simple, and I will give you some recommendations about what you can read in English to change your life. So I do this every morning. These SAVERS, you can rearrange these. To be honest with you, I start with reading. I get up in the morning. First thing I do is I have my coffee. All right, let me show you. 1 second. This is my gift from the gods, right? Coffee. Italian, I think it's called a mocha coffee maker. I get up in the morning, I have a beautiful, delicious, very strong cup of coffee, and I read for 10 minutes. Whatever I am currently focusing on, what I want to learn about, what I'm developing. Everything I read, 90% of what I read is aimed at helping me reach success, reach my goals in life. So I spend 10 minutes reading whichever book I'm interested in at the moment, whatever habit, whatever skill I'm trying to develop. So you can read about anything you want that is your passion, that is focused on helping you reach success, but reading in English, creating this new identity in English. Okay, so reading, that is the penultimate, the second to last habit that we're talking about here in our miracle morning. And finally, we're looking at the last letter here, which is S. And this this habit may surprise you. Maybe you may be thinking, why not make it W? Well, the author of the book said he needed to find a word that meant write. So he had to come up with a new word, and that's scribe. Scribing. Scribe means to write. Okay? So you spend the final 10 minutes of your new routine, this new habit that's going to create success, that is going to help you achieve all of your goals and all of your dreams. Guaranteed, if you do all of these 6 habits every day, spend an hour of your day, this S is for scribing. You are writing down. Now again, we are creating a new identity in English. We are living English, so you should be writing in English here. What are you writing? Well, what you want to do is my advice would be to write a journal. To write about, process your thoughts, reflect on what you're reading, what you're learning, what you have already learned, and perhaps what you want to do, okay? Reflect on what you have already achieved. I can go back over my journals over the last, I've been doing the Miracle Morning now for, I don't know, 5 years, more, maybe 6, 7 years, and I can go back over my journals and I can find the days where I had an idea, and then that is now a reality in my life, okay? Most of the things I have achieved started off in the Miracle Morning. So to be able to go back and look over your journal is a very powerful thing to say, there, this I have in my life now. I've achieved this. There's the morning where I first had the idea. There's the morning when I first write it down. And that reinforces with you how powerful this practice is, that you can write something into a journal and in the future it will be part of your life. It may be next week, it may be next month, it may be in 6 months or 1 year, but you can write something down as part of this practice and you can make it, create it, you can make it a reality in the world. And having this journal to look back on and see this happening is one of the most powerful things that you can do in your life, because you can realize that thoughts become things. You can create your world, you can create the world of your dreams, and you can create your identity in English. If you want to speak English with confidence, you can create this new identity. Okay? So they are the lifesavers. This is the habit that I came here to share with you today. I told you that this would change your life, and I hope at this stage that you understand that I was not exaggerating. This is the truth, okay? This new habit, this morning routine of silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing can change your life and help you reach all of your life goals, your English learning goals, and all of the goals that you have in life. I would love to hear if any of you have any experience using any of these practices. Okay, if you're watching this video on the replay later on, comment below. I'll get all of these comments. I'd love to hear from all of you. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you have never done any of these things, I'd love to hear what you think about this idea. Comment below. Are you motivated? Are you inspired? Are you going to try this? I hope so. I really hope so, because I've said it probably 7 times already. I'm going to say it again. This will change your life. That is English for Success. That is the Miracle Morning. I hope that you take on board some of the things I've shared with you here today and you are able to change your life. I'll see you all here next Friday. As you know, we're here every Friday at 12 p.m. GMT for Speak English, Follow Your Dreams TV.